Hey guys, Capamari is name, and Kirby's extra epic yarn is the game. In the last episode, it's been a while. I believe we took on 2 missions in Waterland, I believe, and in this episode we're gonna take on 3 mini missions, and then we're gonna take on the boss of Waterland. So first thing off, we are going to play hide and seek with Zeke. We get 3 minutes to find our friends. Today's words of encouragement come from Steve Maraboli. Hopefully I pronounced that last name correct. Incredible change happens in your life when you decide to take control of what you do have power over instead of craving control over what you don't. So basically this quote is similar to the last one. It's kind of, the idea is take power into your own hands. You know, don't stress about things you can't worry about. Instead, only focus on the things you can, you do have power over, the things you can change, and just make the best out of what you can affect, what you can control. So yeah, just basically play with the cards that are dealt to you, and don't worry about the things that you don't have any control over. Is basically the message of it. And I wanted to have a kind of a quote that was about, I guess, like change and I guess things happening in your life that you might not have control over. I kind of wanted to have a quote that was like that, because I am now officially moved back to college. Classes have not begun yet, but I am living in the place that I live at during the school year, and classes will be starting at the time that I'm recording this on a, what is the date today? I think today's Tuesday, and classes begin on Thursday. So I have 2 more days until classes begin. Oop, there you go. 2 more days until classes begin. In the meantime, I have been very, very busy. Holy moly. Yeah, to a stressful point, really. I've just had a lot of crazy things going on. One thing that has been going on, I will mention this first only because it is related to recording, is that I have a friend who is currently staying in my place temporarily because he moved into his apartment with his roommates, and it was supposed to be ready when they got there, obviously. You know, your apartment should be ready on move-in day. Well, for whatever reason, the place was unlivable. The carpet was disgusting and matted down. There was tons and tons of black mold in the bathroom. A drawer was missing its cover, and all these other crazy things. Yeah, it was a really just an awful, awful mess. And my friend needed a place to stay, so I offered my house to him, and he's been staying here with me. And yeah, so pretty cool. It's nice that he's here. The only downside about it is that he is currently staying in the room that I do my recordings in, and I don't want to ask him to leave the room that he sleeps in and that all of his stuff is in just because I need to record. So until he leaves, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to get in these recordings on a regular basis, and also live stream. I've been meaning to live stream recently. Now that I'm back in college, I have a good internet connection here, unlike back at my parents' place, so I can stream here. I just haven't had the time to, because A, things are busy, and B, again, my recording and streaming setup is inside of the room he's sleeping in. So until he is on his way, it's really hard for me. Well, I can't stream, and it's really hard for me to record. That's why this upload, if you're watching it the day it comes out, is late. So I do apologize for that. He should be staying here. At this point, he probably has 3 or 4 more days until his place is ready. So soon he will be on his way and into his new apartment. I'm excited for him, and I know he's excited. A lot of the things that were in there are going to be fully replaced, completely new carpet. They're replacing tons of parts of the bathroom, and obviously they're going to make sure all the mold and everything is out of there. So I'm happy for him. So, but unfortunately it makes things kind of hard recording-wise in the meantime. So I figured I should throw that out there. That's one of the crazy hectic things that is going on in my life. It's the reason why I couldn't live stream the other night. I posted on Twitter the other night that I was going to be live streaming, which, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter or on Facebook, I recommend you do so if you want to be up to date on when I'm going to be streaming and when things are going on. But I posted there the other day that I was going to be streaming, which, actually I need to focus right here on this Beadrix mission because it is actually really, really difficult. Wow, I can't believe I got on my first try. It took me so many attempts earlier. Holy moly. Okay, well great. That one's really difficult. You just follow that path right there and make sure that you get to the big green bead at the end because it is worth a lot of beads. And we have a new bead collecting stage that's opened up, and we're actually going to go and take that one on right now as well. Because we're only going to be taking on the boss today and no full levels, we are gonna compensate by doing 3 of these little mini missions. So, lost my train of thought with what I was talking about before. Raindrop fabric, that's cool. Oh yeah, I tweeted the other day that I was gonna be live streaming, but I had to cancel it due to my friend not having a place to stay. So, yeah, that's what that was about. So follow me on Twitter and Facebook for updates of when I'm gonna live stream and whatnot. At the time that this video comes out, I plan on streaming within the next week. So keep an eye on my social media and have the push notifications turned on. I think that's what it's called, like the bell is what I'm talking about. The YouTube bell, like go on my channel, hit the little bell thing so you'll get notifications whenever I upload. That is what subscribing should be anyways, in my opinion, but that's quite alright. Okay, I messed this up. What you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to close the volcano right at the right time so that you catch the star bead and all the other beads that are there. But unfortunately, they should have disappeared by now. Yep, and I won't be able to get them, so it'll take another attempt. But as a general tip, be patient. Wait for these lava balls to go up in the air before you decide to hop across. You really do have plenty of time. It's all about the timing right here. It is really hard to time that in my opinion, but if you can do that, then you are solid. And then just wait patiently for the lava balls to go on up, make sure you don't get caught right there, and bada bing bada boom, you got it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how my attempts at these mini games have gone. I've only had 1 failure, and these Beadrix missions are actually quite difficult. Especially that second one, in my opinion. Well, the first Beadrix mission that we did, I mean. And the second mini mission of the episode. That is a doozy. Thanks a lot, Kirby. That was really fun. Ooh, fireball fabric. Excellent. So, yeah, that's how my life has been recently. Classes are starting soon, as I mentioned. I need to get things together for classes. I need to look at all my syllabi and all my other materials that are suddenly being uploaded online for my classes, and I guess kind of get oriented before they actually begin on Thursday. It's been a very, very busy past few days, and I'm sorry about the inconsistency of uploading and me being active on social media that has happened over these past few days, but I appreciate your understanding because most of you have said, you know, hope things are going well and, you know, don't worry about it, so I do appreciate that. Anyways, we're gonna be taking on the boss today, Capamari, the boss of Waterland, that is. And you'll see why it's called Capamari here in just a moment. Just think calamari and hat. Alright, here is Capamari. If you have the wire ability, I highly recommend you grab that. It is totally not necessary though. What you need to do essentially is, as those little tentacles come towards you, either if you have the wire ability, slap them away. If you don't, simply grab them with your iron whip and kind of disassemble them. If they grab you like this, they will throw you off to the side and they'll throw your beads down. They're pretty easy to collect, so it's not really all that big of a deal, but obviously you don't want that to happen. You're gonna want to grab this with your iron whip, or just slap it with, don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me, or just slap it with wire if you can. And yeah, it's Capamari because, you know, calamari and this squid happens to be wearing a cap, it looks like. As you break him down, his hat will start to unravel, and that will progress the fight. Try to keep the wire ability if you can. It's a lot easier to grab here underwater than it is otherwise. Alright, we're just gonna keep on hitting this and try to get this hat to go off. And the other great thing about wire is it has a pretty good range, so you can, usually if you're paying attention, slap the tentacles away before they really get to you. But just keep on hitting him. He's gonna just start rubbing his head and he's gonna be very upset. And then on to the second phase of the fight. He's gonna spit out a lot of ink, and then we're gonna have these tentacles right here that are surrounding us. If you have the wire ability, fantastic. Right before they go to attack you, there's one moment where they're vulnerable. Spin around with the wire ability to knock them all out, or try to grab one with your yarn whip and try to avoid the other 3. These guys right here will turn into missiles here, as you can see. Try to take those out. They're less difficult to take out than the 3 tentacles that were facing us at the very beginning of this section. And then what you're gonna want it to do is wait until Capamari comes on out and you know which one is him. You can look, you see like there's like, you know, little redness coming out of each, oh no, out of each tube. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Out of each tube. And you'll see one of those little red things has eyes, and you know that is him. There's gonna be plenty of star beads that are gonna be flowing out of the tubes as well. You wanna grab those to get as many beads as you possibly can. There are so many beads to collect in this mission that you should not have a problem getting to not only the gold rank, but what's also necessary to get the secret missions that are here in Waterland. But once you get past this section, or actually, never mind, we're not past this section yet. The black ink went away and I thought we were done. Which if you just knock out one of those, you're fine, or you can just avoid them altogether. And come on over, slap him silly, and Capamari, you're done. I love the little fish dance, by the way. I love how they had to adapt that for underwater. It's so great, and the flick of the tail at the very end. It's so cute. All right, well, that was a pretty successful run. That's not quite as many beads as I got in my practice attempt, but that went a lot slower than this did. This was rather quick. Anyways, got the music and the treasure map patch.
We did it! We got the magic yarn! The magic yarn shimmered and spiraled and swirled high into the sky. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched two pieces of patch land together. Back in Dreamland, it was total chaos over at Castle Dedede. What is going on here? It appeared that Yin Yarn's Waddle Dee imposters had captured all of the real Waddle Dees. You can't be mean to my Waddle Dees. Only I can be mean to my Waddle Dees. That was when Yin Yarn's troops decided to show King Dedede who was boss. Hey, that tickles. Okay, that hurts. Yeah, Uncle. And in no time, they had King Dedede wrapped up like a birthday present. Only one more step and Dreamland will be mine. What an honor to have a king serving me. Yin Yarn's sock began to glow and sucked King Dedede right inside. Dreamland will be mine. Not sure what I'll do with it, but I'll figure something out. Could no one stop Yin Yarn from tearing apart the very fabric of Dreamland?
Ooh, a new slash and bead mission, which we have still yet to show that off. At this point, I might as well just wait until the bonus video to show all of this extra content off, such as devilish mode and these two games that you can find on the main menu. Well, we have now opened Snowland. Ooh, exciting. Well, oh, and of course not gonna forget about the new patch we just got. I love this animation. It's very, very, very cool and unexpected, I think. Boom Boatyard. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. So, I think we're gonna end things off. I know things are a little short, but the next episode is gonna be much longer, and in the next one, I'm gonna say this now, I promise, even if it means doing no mini missions at the beginning, we will take on both remaining missions in Waterland, and we will get to Snowland. So, I've been Capamari, thank you guys for watching, and for the very last time, enjoy this outro music. I will see you guys, oh actually, I almost forgot. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you very much, William, Nintendo Black Rice, that is, Nicholas, and Joseph from Joe Bro Show. Okay, now, enjoy the music.